Let go of your past today, my dear, not because it did not matter, but because your beautiful future is waiting for your heart to become free. You have carried enough. You have held enough. You have replayed enough old words, old faces, old mistakes, old losses, and old pain inside your mind. Now, let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw soften. Place one hand over your heart if you can, and let your body hear this gentle truth. You do not have to carry yesterday into every tomorrow. Maybe you came here because you are tired in a place no one else can see. Maybe your body has been moving through the day, doing what must be done, answering messages, smiling when needed, handling work, handling family, handling life. But inside, a part of you is still sitting with something that happened long ago. A part of you is still asking why it happened, why they left, why they hurt you, why you stayed, why you trusted, why you did not know better, why life changed in a way you never asked for. My dear, breathe, right here, softly. This is not the moment to judge yourself for still hurting. This is the moment to tell the truth with love. You are tired of dragging the past behind you like a heavy coat that no longer fits. You are tired of waking up with old thoughts beside you. You are tired of trying to build a new life while one hand is still holding the old one. And maybe no one sees how much strength it has taken for you to keep going while carrying memories that still have weight in your chest. But today, something in you is ready. Maybe not fully ready. Maybe not perfectly ready. But even a small opening is enough. A small willingness is enough. A tiny yes inside the heart is enough. You do not have to release everything in one breath. You do not have to become healed in one moment. You only need to begin by saying, I am willing. G, to put down what is too heavy for my soul. I am allowed to stop carrying yesterday. I am safe to release the past. My beautiful future begins with love today. The past can feel heavy because it is not only made of memories, it can become a weight in the body. It can live as tight shoulders, a hard jaw, a closed heart, a tired mind, or the small ache in your chest when an old memory returns. Sometimes the past is not loud. Sometimes it is quiet. It is the way you do not trust good things when they come close. It is the way you expect people to leave. It is the way you say sorry when you have done nothing wrong. It is the way you work too hard to prove you are worthy. It is the way you keep looking back at a door that has already closed. And still, my dear, none of this means you are weak. It means your heart tried to protect you. It means your mind learned patterns that once helped you survive. It means your body remembered what hurt. But what once helped you survive may now be keeping you from truly living. The coat that kept you warm in one cold season may become too heavy when the sun begins to rise. And this is what we are gently noticing today. Not with shame, not with force, not with anger toward ourselves, only with truth. You are allowed to admit that the past has been heavy. You are allowed to admit that you are tired. You are allowed to want peace more than you want answers. You are allowed to stop carrying what broke your heart. Sometimes we keep holding the past because we think if we let it go, we are saying it did not matter. But that is not true. Letting go does not mean the pain was small. Letting go means your life is bigger than the pain. Letting go does not mean the people who hurt you were right. It means your future should not keep paying the price for what they did. Letting go does not mean you forget the lesson. It means you stop wearing the wound as your name. There is something very important to understand before you try to forgive, before you try to move on, before you try to welcome the future. You cannot shame yourself into freedom. You cannot attack yourself into peace. You cannot say, "Why am I still like this?" and expect the frightened part inside you to feel safe enough to release. The part of you that is still holding the past does not need another harsh voice. It needs kindness. It needs patience. It needs to hear, "I understand why you held on. I understand why you were afraid. But we are safe enough to begin letting go now." Breathe. One breath. That is all for this moment. Let one breath become the first small act of release. You do not need to solve your whole life right now. You do not need to understand every lesson. You do not need to make sense of every wound. Just take one breath and imagine that you are not carrying all of it alone anymore. Imagine that life is here with you. Imagine that love is sitting beside you. Imagine that your future self is gently saying, "Come forward, the bar is more for you than this." Many people do not notice when pain becomes identity. At first, something happens. Then the heart reacts. Then the mind tries to understand it. But if the pain is repeated long enough, the mind may begin to say, "This is who I am now. I am the one who was left. I am the one who failed. I am the one who was not chosen. I am the one who cannot trust. I am the one who always loses. I am the one who never gets a fresh start." My dear, listen gently. What happened to you is not the same as who you are. What you survived is not the same as your soul. The old pain may have touched your life, but it does not own your life. The old disappointment may have shaped your reactions, but it does not have to shape your whole future. The old mistake may have taught you something, but it does not get to keep punishing you every day. The next part may free you from a belief you have carried for years. The past can only become your future if you keep agreeing with it inside, not because you are bad, not because you are doing life wrong, but because the mind repeats what feels familiar. The heart often returns to what it has known. The body may choose the old road because it has walked there many times, even if that road hurts. This is why healing begins with a new agreement, not a loud agreement, not a forced agreement, a soft one, a simple one. I no longer agree to call the past my home. I no longer agree to call old pain my name. I no longer agree to build my future from yesterday's fear. The old pain may say, "This is who you are now." Love says, "No, this is what you survived." The old pain may say, "You will always feel this way." Love says, "No, this feeling is moving through you. It is not the whole of you." The old pain may say, "Nothing good can come after this." Love says, "Your good is not finished. Your life is still opening." Let your body hear that. Let it move slowly through your chest. You are not your worst day. You are not your hardest year. You are not the version of yourself who did not know what to do. You are not the person someone else failed to love correctly. You are not the mistake. You are not the rejection. You are not the ending. You are life still becoming. You are love still learning how to return to itself. I am more than what happened to me. I am more than what I lost. I am more than what I survived. I am still becoming. There is a gentle permission your heart may need today. You are allowed to want a beautiful future. You are allowed to want joy again. You are allowed to want love that does not hurt. You are allowed to want peace in your body. You are allowed to want money without fear. You are allowed to want mornings that do not begin with heaviness. You are allowed to want a life that feels open, calm, and kind. Sometimes after pain, people feel guilty for wanting good things. They think, "How can I be happy after all this?" Or they think, "What if I open my heart and something hurts again?" Or they think, "Maybe it is safer to expect less, hope less, ask less, receive less." But a closed heart cannot become truly safe by refusing life. It may feel protected for a while, but over time it becomes lonely inside its own walls. My dear, the beautiful future is not asking you to pretend the past did not happen. It is asking you to stop giving the past the power to block every new blessing. It is asking you to stop making old pain the guard at the door of your heart. It is asking you to open one window, just one. Let a little air in, let a little light in. Let the idea of something new come close. You do not need to leap into joy. You can walk there slowly. You do not need to trust everything at once. You can begin by trusting one breath. You do not need to forgive everything today. You can begin by being willing to release one layer. You do not need to know what your future will look like. You can begin by believing it does not have to look like your past. Softly. Begin. One breath, one opening, one new thought. This is enough for today's beginning. The past is not your home anymore, my dear. It may be a room you once lived in. It may be a place you learned many hard lessons. It may be where you lost something, where you became afraid, where you learned to protect yourself, where you stopped trusting your own worth. But it is not your home now. You are allowed to leave that room. You are allowed to stop sleeping in the house of old pain. You are allowed to open the door and step into the present moment. Many people keep returning to the past because the past feels unfinished. They want the apology that never came. They want the answer that was never given. They want the old version of life to explain why it changed. They want someone to say, I see what I did. I see how it hurt you. I understand now. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes people return with honest words. Sometimes life gives a clear answer. But sometimes it does not. Sometimes the past stays silent. Sometimes the people who hurt you cannot give the healing you deserve. Sometimes the old door stays closed. And if your peace depends on that door opening, then your peace remains outside of you. That is too much power to give to yesterday. That is too much power to give to someone who may not know how to love, how to answer, how to repair, or how to see clearly. Your freedom must become yours. Your healing must not wait forever for someone else to become ready. The past may have confused you. The past may have wounded you. The past may have taught you to hide. The past may have made you doubt your own light. But the past does not get to write the whole book. You can honor what happened without living inside it. You can remember without returning. You can carry the lesson without carrying the pain in the same way. You can say, yes, this was part of my life without saying, this is all my life will ever be. I can remember without returning. I can honor what happened without living inside it. I am here now. A memory is something that happened. Destiny is what you keep choosing, allowing, believing, and becoming. A memory may visit your mind. It may bring an image, a feeling, a sound, a fear, or a question. But when that memory comes, you do not have to bow down to it. You do not have to say, because this happened before, it must happen again. You do not have to let one old wound decide every new relationship, every new opportunity, every new morning, every new dream. The quiet room at night can make old thoughts feel bigger than they are. You lie there, and suddenly the mind begins to open old boxes. A face appears. A sentence returns. A regret rises. A fear comes close. The house is quiet, but inside the past becomes loud. And if you are not careful, you may begin to think that because the memory is loud, it must be true. But loud is not the same as true. Familiar is not the same as loving. Repeated is not the same as destiny. Here, now, safe. Feel your feet. Let the body remember that you are here now, not back there. Feel the surface beneath you. Feel the breath entering and leaving. Let your eyes notice the room you are in. This is not that old day. This is not that old moment. This is not that old conversation. You are here. You have grown. You have learned. You have survived. You have more wisdom now. You have more choice now. You have more love available now. Most people try to let go by forcing the mind, but the heart needs something gentler. The heart does not release because you command it to release. The heart releases when it feels safe enough to stop guarding the wound. The body does not relax because you say, "Relax now." It relaxes when it receives enough signs of safety. So speak to yourself as if you are guiding a dear friend out of an old, dark room. You would not shout, "Why are you still in there?" You would stand at the door with kindness and say, "I am here. You can come out slowly. There is light outside." My dear, that is how you must speak to the parts of yourself still living in the past. Not with anger, not with shame, not with pressure, with patient love. You might say, "I know why you stayed there. I know why you were afraid. I know why you kept watching for danger." But we are not living there anymore. We are here now. We can take one step toward peace. Imagine the past like an old room in a house. The walls may hold old pictures. The air may feel heavy. The same words may echo there. The same pain may sit in the corner. For a long time, perhaps you thought that room was your whole home. You returned to it in your mind. You sat there when you felt lonely. You went there when something reminded you of what happened. You kept looking at the old pictures, touching the old pain, asking the same old questions. But my dear, a house has more than one room. Your soul has more than one story. Your life has more than one chapter. There is a new door. There is a room of peace. There is a room of self-love. There is a room of new beginnings. There is a room where you speak to yourself kindly. There is a room where the future is not a threat. There is a room where you can rest without waiting for something bad to happen. There is one mistake that keeps the past alive, and we will soften it now. The mistake is believing that if you stop thinking about the past, you are not respecting what happened. But healing does not require endless replay. Respecting your pain does not mean repeating it every night. Learning from the past does not mean living there. You can bow to the lesson and still leave the room. You can say, "Thank you, past, for what you taught me. You taught me what I need. You taught me what I will not accept. You taught me where I need more love. You taught me that my heart matters, but I cannot live inside you anymore. I am needed in the present. My future is calling me. This is not cold. This is not selfish. This is sacred." There comes a time when staying loyal to old pain becomes a form of self-abandonment. You think you are being faithful to what happened, but you are leaving your present self alone. You are leaving your future self waiting. You are leaving your joy outside the door. You are leaving your body tense. You are leaving your heart hungry. The past may have been real, but so is this breath. The pain may have been real, but so is your healing. The loss may have been real, but so is the love that is still possible. The ending may have been real, but so is the new beginning. You are allowed to walk toward the new room. You are allowed to open the new door. You are allowed to live somewhere softer inside yourself. Letting go is not only a thought, it is also a message to the body. Your mind may say, I am ready to move on, but the body may still hold old fear. The body may still tighten when certain words are said. The body may still feel nervous when someone gets too close. The body may still expect rejection even when love is present. The body may still feel small when it is time to speak. So we do not rush the body. We include it in the healing. Take one slow breath now. Let the air move gently in and gently out. Let your shoulders soften even a little. Let your hands rest. Let your stomach know it does not need to hold the whole past. Let the heart know it does not need to solve everything in this moment. Your body has carried so much for you. It carried the tears you did not cry in public. It carried the words you swallowed. It carried the fear you had to hide. It carried the stress, the shock, the waiting, the pretending, the trying to be strong. And now, instead of asking the body to hurry and heal, speak to it like a friend. Dear body, I am here now. Dear heart, you are safe to soften. Dear mind, you do not have to replay he passed to protect me. Dear soul, we are coming home. The next section is where release begins to feel possible, because we stop fighting the memory and start returning to the present. This is a gentle practice. When the old thought comes, do not say, "Why am I thinking this again?" Say, "A memory is visiting. I do not have to move back in." When the old feeling comes, do not say, "I am broken." Say, "An old wave is passing through. I can breathe while it passes." When the old fear comes, do not say, "This proves I am not healed." Say, "This is a place that still needs love. I can visit the memory without living there. I can feel the feeling without becoming it. I can return to myself now." The present moment may seem small when the past feels big, but the present moment is where your power lives. Not yesterday, not the conversation that already happened, not the choice you wish you had made, not the door that closed, not the person who did not understand you. Your power is here, in this breath, in this thought, in this softer word, in this one loving choice. The mind may want to travel backward and fix what cannot be fixed. It may want to replay the scene and imagine saying the perfect thing. It may want to return again and again, hoping that if it thinks enough, it will finally feel safe. But peace rarely comes from another replay. Peace comes when you gently bring yourself back and say, I am here now. I choose myself now. I love myself now. I can begin again now. 3 soft words can help you return. I survived this. Say it slowly. I survived this. Let the words land in your body. You are not still trapped in that moment. You lived through it. You made it to this breath. You made it to this day. You may still be healing, but you are here. And because you are here, something new is possible. I survived this. I am here now. I can begin again. There is power in simple words. The heart does not always need a long speech. Sometimes it needs a small, true sentence. Sometimes it needs a hand on the heart. Sometimes it needs one breath. Sometimes it needs permission to stop fighting itself. Sometimes it needs to hear, you are not wrong for hurting. You are not weak for remembering. You are not late in your healing. You are moving at the speed of safety. My dear, let this become your new home, the present moment. Not because everything here is perfect, not because every problem is solved, but because this is the only place where love can reach you now. This is the only place where you can choose a new thought. This is the only place where your beautiful future begins. Now we come to one of the deepest parts of release. You must stop blaming yourself for what you did not know then. You must stop using today's wisdom to punish yesterday's self. You must stop looking back with your current eyes and saying, I should have seen it. I should have left sooner. I should have spoken up, should have known better. I should not have trusted. I should not have stayed. I should not have made that choice. My dear, breathe before you believe that old judgment. Relax the space between your eyebrows. Let your stomach loosen. Let your heart hear this clearly. You did not know what you know now. You did not have the same strength then. You did not have the same language then. You did not have the same boundaries then. You did not have the same support then. You did not have the same healing then. You did not have the same view of life then. You are looking back with new eyes and judging an old version of you who was trying to survive with old tools. That is not fair to your heart. That is not kindness. That is not healing. You can learn from the past without turning the lesson into a weapon. Shame says, you should have known better. Grace says, now you know more, and now you can choose differently. Shame says, you ruined everything. Grace says, you were learning inside a hard moment. Shame says, you are not worthy of another chance. Grace says, every breath is another chance to return to love. Before you welcome the future, you must stop punishing the version of you who survived the past. That old version of you may have been scared. That old version may have been lonely. That old version may have been hoping something would change. That old version may have wanted love so badly that they accepted less than they deserved. That old version may have stayed quiet because speaking felt unsafe. That old version may have made choices from pain, need, confusion, or fear. But that old version also brought you here. They carried you through. They did the best they could with the awareness they had. Maybe their best was messy. Maybe their best was incomplete. Maybe their best created more lessons. But still, they were trying. And now, instead of standing above them with judgment, you can sit beside them with compassion. I forgive myself for not knowing what I know now. I bless the old version of me. I choose differently with love today. Regret can feel like a small ache behind your eyes when you remember something you wish you had done differently. It can come suddenly. You may be washing a cup, walking into a room, hearing a song, seeing a name, and then the mind brings back the old moment. Why did I do that? Why did I allow that? Why did I not listen to myself? Why did I not protect my heart? And if you are not gentle, regret becomes a prison. It locks you inside a scene that has already passed. It tells you that because you made one choice then, you must suffer forever now. It tells you that the old version of you deserves punishment. But my dear, punishment is not the same as wisdom. You do not become wiser by hating yourself. You become wiser by seeing clearly and choosing with more love now. Enough. Release. Gentle. Let those words be like a soft cloth over the old wound. Enough self-attack. Enough replaying the same mistake. Enough calling yourself foolish because you were human. Enough holding your younger self to a level of wisdom they did not yet have. You are here now. You can choose now. You can grow now. This one sentence may become medicine for the old guilt. I was learning. Say it with kindness. I was learning. It does not excuse every choice. It does not erase responsibility. It does not mean there were no effects. It simply brings humanity back into the story. You were learning. You were becoming. You were trying to understand love, safety, worth, boundaries, trust, money, your body, your voice, your place in life. You were learning, and you are still learning. That is not failure. That is life. There is a kind of healing that happens when you stop needing the past to be perfect. You stop needing your old self to have been perfect. You stop needing every chapter to look wise and beautiful. You begin to say, yes, that was painful. Yes, I wish I had known more. Yes, I see it differently now. And yes, I can still love myself. This is emotional freedom. Not because you never remember, but because remembering no longer becomes a reason to attack yourself. Think of the old version of you who made the choice you still regret. See them not as a mistake, but as a human being. See their fear. See their hope. See how much they wanted to be loved, safe, accepted, understood, chosen, or free. See how limited their tools were. See how much they did not yet know. See how life had not yet taught them the lesson you understand now. Would you walk up to that old self and say, "You are terrible. You ruined everything. You should have known better"? Or would you say, "I understand. You were scared. You wanted love. You wanted peace. You did not know how to choose differently yet. I am here now. I will not hate you anymore. My dear, your old self does not need more punishment. Your old self needs to be brought into the arms of today's love. Because when you reject the old self, you reject a part of your own life. When you shame the old self, the wound stays open. But when you bless the old self, something softens. The past begins to lose its sharp edges. The story begins to breathe. You did not know how to leave. You did not know how to ask. You did not know how to rest. You did not know how to say no. You did not know how to love yourself then. But now you are learning, and that matters. Place one hand over your heart if you can. Give yourself 90 seconds of self-forgiveness. Not perfect forgiveness, not forced forgiveness. Just a small, honest opening. Let the hand on your heart be a message. Let the body feel that you are not here to attack it. Say quietly, I forgive myself for not knowing what I know now. Let it be simple. Let it be slow. Let it be enough. I forgive myself for not knowing what I know now. I forgive myself for the choices I made from fear. I forgive myself for staying where I did not feel safe. I forgive myself for not loving myself sooner. I am learning now. I am choosing now. I am free to begin again. Guilt becomes useful only when it turns into guidance. If guilt only makes you smaller, heavier, more afraid, and more stuck, then it is no longer teaching you. It is only hurting you. True guidance says, this is what I learned. This is what I will choose next time. This is how I will protect my peace now. This is how I will honor my heart now. Guilt without love becomes a cage. Awareness with love becomes a doorway. Now we are ready to release the emotional charge, not the lesson. This is important. You do not need to forget what you learned. You do not need to erase the wisdom. You do not need to become careless. You only need to stop keeping the pain alive as punishment. Keep the lesson. Release the whip. Keep the wisdom. Release the shame. Keep the clarity. Release the self-hate. Maybe the past taught you to listen to your body. Maybe it taught you that confusion is not peace. Maybe it taught you that love should not require you to abandon yourself. Maybe it taught you to speak sooner. Maybe it taught you to trust actions more than promises. Maybe it taught you that your worth cannot depend on someone else choosing you. Maybe it taught you to care for your money, your health, your time, your energy, your dreams, and your heart with more respect. These lessons are not here to make you bitter. They are here to make you wise. They are not here to close your heart forever. They are here to help your heart open with discernment. They are not here to make you afraid of the future. They are here to help you walk into the future with clearer eyes and a kinder relationship with yourself. The past can become a teacher instead of a prison. The lesson can remain while the pain begins to soften. The old self can be blessed instead of blamed, and the future can be welcomed without fear. My dear, this is how you stop turning regret into identity. You do not say, "I am the person who failed." You say, "I am the person who learned." You do not say, "I am the person who was rejected." You say, "I am the person who is returning to love." You do not say, "I ruined my life." You say, "I am creating my life with new awareness now. I take the lesson. I release the punishment. I walk forward with love." There is a beautiful future waiting for the version of you who no longer needs to hate the past in order to move on. There is a softer life waiting for the version of you who can say, "I made choices from pain, but I do not have to keep living from pain." There is a new chapter waiting for the version of you who stops standing at the mirror of regret and begins looking through the window of possibility. Your future self does not need you to be perfect today. Your future self needs you to be kind today. Your future self needs you to stop feeding the old shame. Your future self needs you to speak one loving sentence. Take one honest breath. Choose one new thought. Make one gentle promise. And perhaps the promise is this: I will not use my past to hurt myself anymore. Let that enter slowly. I will not use my past to hurt myself anymore. I will not use old mistakes as proof that I am unworthy. I will not use old pain as a reason to close my heart forever. I will not use what happened then to block the love that wants to reach me now. This is not denial. This is devotion to healing. This is you choosing to become a safe place for yourself. This is you saying, "I have suffered enough from what happened. I will not add more suffering through the way I speak to myself." There may still be memories. There may still be tender places. There may still be days when the old guilt knocks on the door. But now you know how to answer differently. You do not have to invite it in and let it run your whole home. You can say, "I hear you. You are part of an old lesson. But I am not going to punish myself today. I am choosing love today." And every time you choose love, the past loses a little power. Every time you choose kindness, the old shame becomes weaker. Every time you bless the old self, the future becomes easier to welcome. This is how release begins. Not always in one grand moment, often in small private moments no one else sees. The moment you stop calling yourself foolish, the moment you do not replay the mistake before sleep, the moment you place your hand over your heart and say, "I am learning," the moment you choose not to return to the old story, the moment you remember that your beautiful future does not require a perfect past. My dear, your past does not need to be perfect for your future to be beautiful. Your heart does not need to be untouched to be loved. Your life does not need to be simple to become peaceful. Your story does not need to be free from pain to become filled with light. You are allowed to begin again from here, not from who you were, not from what happened, not from what you regret. From here, from this breath, from this softer thought, from this gentle promise. I forgive myself for not knowing what I know now. I bless the old version of me. I choose differently with love today. Forgiveness does not mean the past was right, my dear. It does not mean the pain was small. It does not mean you must open the same door again, return to the same person, accept the same treatment, or pretend your heart was never hurt. Forgiveness means your future matters more than your old wound. Forgiveness means your peace is too precious to keep tied to something that already took enough from you. Let your hands open, even slightly, as if your body is practicing release. You do not have to force the heart. You do not have to say words that feel false. You do not have to rush into a feeling you are not ready to feel. Just let your hands open a little. Let your breath move. Let your shoulders drop. Let your heart hear this truth very clearly. You can release the pain without saying the pain was okay. This is where many people misunderstand spiritual release. They think forgiveness means weakness. They think forgiveness means losing. They think forgiveness means the other person gets away with what they did. They think forgiveness means becoming small, silent, and soft toward harm. But that is not true forgiveness. True forgiveness is not giving away your power. True forgiveness is taking your power back. Forgiveness does not mean it was okay. Forgiveness does not mean you go back. Forgiveness does not mean your pain did not matter. Forgiveness means your future matters too. There may be a part of you that says, "But if I forgive, then what happened will not count." My dear, what happened counted. Your tears counted, your confusion counted, your sleepless nights counted, the way your body tightened counted, the way your heart closed counted, the way you had to rebuild yourself counted. Forgiveness does not erase the truth, it releases the rope. Maybe for a long time you have been holding one end of that rope, and the past has been holding the other. Every time you remember, the rope tightens. Every time you replay the moment, the rope tightens. Every time you ask, "Why did this happen to me?" the rope tightens. Every time you imagine what you should have said, what they should have done, how life should have protected you, the rope tightens again. And you may think holding the rope gives you control. But after a while, you begin to see that it only keeps your hands full. You cannot receive new love with hands that are gripping old pain. You cannot hold peace when your fingers are wrapped around resentment. You cannot welcome your beautiful future while both arms are still carrying yesterday. Open, slowly, free. You do not have to begin with perfect forgiveness. Begin with willingness. Willingness is gentle. Willingness does not demand that your heart run before it can walk. Willingness simply says, I may not know how to release this yet, but I am open to learning. That is enough. That is a sacred beginning. Say it softly inside yourself. I am willing to release this pain one layer at a time. Not all at once. Not by force. Not because someone told you that a spiritual person should not feel anger. One layer at a time. One breath at a time. One honest moment at a time. I am willing to release this pain one layer at a time. I am willing to stop giving my whole life to one old wound. I am willing to be free. Feel how different that is from forcing yourself to say, I forgive everything. The body may not be ready for that. The heart may say, no, I cannot. But willingness is softer. It gives the heart a small doorway. It says, we do not have to leap. We only have to open. Before we continue, let your heart hear this clearly. Forgiveness is not a gift you give to the person who hurt you. It is a gift you give to the part of you that has been carrying the hurt. It is not about making their life easier. It is about making your own heart lighter. It is not about saying they deserve your peace. It is about saying you deserve your peace. Resentment says, if I let go, they win. Freedom says, if I let go, I return to myself. Resentment says, I must keep remembering so the pain is not forgotten. Freedom says, the lesson can remain without the wound staying open. Resentment says, I cannot move on until they understand. Freedom says, I can begin healing even if they never understand. My dear, you may never receive the apology you deserved. You may never hear the words you needed. You may never see the change you hoped for. But your healing cannot be held hostage by someone else's awareness. Your peace cannot wait forever for another person to wake up. Your future cannot sit outside a locked door waiting for someone from the past to hand you the key. You have a key inside you. It is called willingness. It is called self-love. It is called, I am ready to stop letting this own my whole life. Sometimes resentment feels like protection. It says, if I stay angry, I will never be hurt again. It says, if I keep the memory sharp, I will never be fooled again. It says, if I close my heart, no one can enter and cause pain. And for a little while, that may feel safe. But a locked heart does not only keep pain out, it also keeps love out. It keeps joy out. It keeps softness out. It keeps new life waiting outside. This does not mean you remove your boundaries. No, my dear, boundaries are love with wisdom. Boundaries are how you say, I can forgive and still choose distance. I can release resentment and still not return. I can wish peace for someone and still protect my own heart. I can stop carrying hate and still remember what is safe for me. You can forgive and still have boundaries. You can release and still say no. You can bless and still walk away. You can be loving and still choose yourself. This is not cold. This is healthy. This is mature love. True forgiveness does not ask you to abandon yourself. It asks you to stop abandoning your peace. It asks you to stop living in the moment that hurt you. It asks you to stop drinking the poison of old anger every day, hoping that somehow the past will change. The tightness in your hands when you remember what someone did is not just in your hands. It is a message. The body is saying, "This still has a hold on me." And we do not shame the body for that. We listen. We say, "Thank you for showing me where I still need love." Then we breathe. We open the hands. We let the body practice what the heart is learning. The next truth is tender. You can forgive and still protect yourself. You can forgive and still decide that a person no longer has access to your life. You can forgive and still stop answering the message. You can forgive and still leave the old room. You can forgive and still choose peace over proving your pain. Sometimes the mind wants to keep going back to court. It wants to present the case again. It wants to explain every detail. It wants someone to finally say, "You were right. You were hurt. You did not deserve that. And my dear, maybe you were right. Maybe you were hurt. Maybe you did not deserve that." But the mind can win the same inner court case 1,000 times and still not feel free. There comes a time when the soul says, "I believe you. Your pain was real. But we cannot live in court forever. We must go home. I do not have to approve of the past to release it. I free my heart one layer at a time. My peace belongs to me. Your life force is precious. It is the energy you use to love, create, heal, rest, receive, laugh, dream, build, pray, and begin again. When the past keeps taking your life force, you may feel tired even when nothing is happening. You may wake up already heavy. You may feel your mind circling the same old wound. You may find yourself talking to people who are not in the room, answering old arguments, fixing old scenes, trying to make the past finally become fair. My dear, this is exhausting because the soul was not made to live backward forever. The soul was made to grow. The heart was made to open. The mind was made to serve love, not only replay pain. Your energy was not given to you so it could stay locked around one old chapter. Your energy was given so life could move through you now. This is why forgiveness is freedom. It frees your mind from endless replay. It frees your body from constant guarding. It frees your heart from waiting for the past to become different. It frees your future from being built on fear. It does not happen all at once for everyone. It may come in waves. One day you feel lighter. Another day the memory returns. That does not mean you failed. It means another layer is asking to be loved. When a layer rises, do not say, I thought I was over this. Say, another layer is ready to be released. That is kinder. That gives healing room. That keeps you from turning the process into another reason to blame yourself. Another layer is ready. Another breath is here. Another release is possible. You may need to forgive a person. You may need to forgive a season. You may need to forgive life for not going the way you hoped. You may need to forgive your body for changing, your heart for trusting, your mind for not knowing, your younger self for being afraid. Forgiveness is not always one event. Sometimes it is a way of living. It is a daily choice to stop making pain your master. And when you forgive, you are not saying, I am now happy about what happened. You are saying, I am no longer willing to let what happened become the center of my whole life. You are saying the past had a chapter, but it does not get the whole book. You are saying, I choose to live forward. This is not easy every day. Some days the old anger may feel strong. Some days the sadness may return. Some days you may feel the old story pulling at you. But now you have words. Now you have breath. Now you have a softer way to answer. I am willing to release this pain one layer at a time. I am willing to return to myself. I am willing to let my future be bigger than my past. You do not need to rush. You do not need to perform peace. You do not need to pretend. You only need to keep choosing love over the old chain again and again, until one day you notice the memory is still there, but it no longer owns your whole body. It no longer decides the mood of your morning. It no longer closes every door before life can knock. It no longer becomes your name. That is freedom, soft freedom, quiet freedom, real freedom. Now, my dear, we come to the old story. This is the story your mind may have repeated so many times that it started to feel like truth. Maybe the story says, I am not loved. Maybe it says, I always lose. Maybe it says, nothing ever changes for me. Maybe it says, I cannot trust anyone. Maybe it says, money is always hard. Maybe it says, my body is against me. Maybe it says, I am too late. Maybe it says, my future will look just like my past. But a repeated story is not always truth. Sometimes it is only a wound speaking often. Sometimes it is old fear wearing the clothes of fact. Sometimes it is the mind trying to protect you by expecting pain before pain can surprise you. And because it has been repeated so many times, the body begins to believe it. The heart begins to prepare for it. The eyes begin to look for proof of it. Pause. Choose. Again. Take one slow breath before you believe the old thought. Do not fight it. Do not panic because it came. Just notice it. Ah, this is the old story. That little noticing is powerful. The moment you see the story as a story, You are no longer completely trapped inside it. A little space opens, and in that space, you can choose a new sentence. The next part is where the future begins to enter. Not by pretending the past never happened, but by no longer repeating the old sentence as if it is the law of your life. You cannot speak the old story every morning and expect the heart to feel new. You cannot feed the old fear every night and expect the body to rest. You cannot keep saying, "Nothing good happens for me," and then wonder why your mind does not notice the good that is trying to come. Your words are not small. Your inner language is the air your soul breathes. If the air is full of self-blame, fear, lack, and old pain, your inner world becomes heavy. But if the air begins to fill with kindness, trust, hope, forgiveness, and new possibility, something in you begins to soften. I release the old story. I write a new thought with love. My mind is learning peace. Imagine your mind like a blackboard. For years, the same old sentence may have been written there again and again. I am not enough. People always leave. I will never be free. Good things are for other people. I cannot change. Every time something happened, the mind pointed to the blackboard and said, "See, this is true." Every disappointment became more chalk. Every fear added another line. Every old wound made the letters darker. But my dear, you are allowed to pick up the eraser. You are allowed to say, "This sentence may have been written here for a long time, but it is not the only thing that can be written." You are allowed to wipe away one word. You are allowed to write one softer word. You are allowed to begin again with a new message. Do not miss this. The new story must feel kind, not forced. If your heart is hurting and you say, "Everything is perfect," your body may not believe you. That is all right. We do not need to force a sentence that makes the body argue. We can choose a sentence that opens the door gently. Instead of "everything is perfect," say, "something good can still grow from here." Instead of "I am completely healed," say, "I am healing one layer at a time." Instead of "I never feel fear," say, "I can feel fear and still choose love." Instead of "I am rich and have no problems," say, "I am open to wise, peaceful abundance." Instead of "I am loved by everyone," say, "I am learning to receive safe and honest love." Do you feel the difference? The new story does not need to be loud. It needs to be loving. It needs to be believable enough that the body can receive it. A gentle sentence repeated with warmth can change the inner atmosphere. A kind sentence can become a seed. A seed does not look like a forest at first, but it carries life inside it. I no longer repeat the story of being unworthy. I no longer repeat the story of being abandoned. I no longer repeat the story that nothing good can come. I no longer repeat the story that the past is stronger than love. My dear, if the old story returns, do not be surprised. The mind repeats what it has practiced. The old sentence may come back again and again because it has lived on the blackboard for years. But every time you notice it and choose a new word, you are teaching the mind another path. You are saying, we do not live by that sentence anymore. We are learning a new one. There are moments when the old story tries to pull you back through small things. The glow of the phone screen when you are tempted to check the past again. The name you should not search. The message you want to reread. The picture that opens the old wound. The place you keep returning to in your mind, hoping this time it will hurt less. And maybe it does not look like much. Maybe it is only one check, one scroll, one memory, one old conversation. But sometimes these small acts keep the old story alive. Hey, tell the subconscious, this is still our home. This is still important. Keep watching, keep hurting, keep hoping the past becomes different. My dear, be honest with yourself, but be gentle. Is there something you keep feeding that keeps you tied to old pain? Is there a name you keep checking, a memory you keep touching, a story you keep telling, a sentence you keep repeating, a fear you keep watering? This is not to shame you, it is to free you. You cannot heal what you keep reopening every day. You cannot welcome your beautiful future while giving your best attention to the door that already closed. You cannot feel new while drinking from the same old cup of pain. So today, choose 2 minutes in the morning, just 2. Before the phone, before the noise, before the old story finds you, sit with yourself. Ask, what old sentence have I been repeating? Let the answer come simply. Maybe it is, I am alone. Maybe it is, I am behind. Maybe it is, I cannot trust life. Maybe it is, I am not enough. Do not hate yourself for the sentence. Just notice it. Then choose one loving replacement. I am alone becomes, I am learning to be with myself with love, and safe love can find me. I am behind becomes, my timing is still sacred. I cannot trust life becomes, I am willing to trust one step at a time. I am not enough becomes, I am enough while I am growing. 2 minutes, one old sentence, one new, loving sentence. This is how the blackboard begins to change. You do not need 50 affirmations. You do not need a perfect ritual. You need one honest moment, one breath, one softer word, one new direction. Let it be simple enough to practice. Let it be gentle enough to last. The old story often begins with, I am. That is why it is so powerful. I am broken. I am unlucky. I am hard to love. I am always left. I am not good with money. I am not good enough. I am too damaged. My dear, be careful what you place after the words. I am. Those words are like a doorway. They invite your mind, body, and life to begin arranging around them. You may have said these things because they felt true, and maybe at one time they described a feeling. But a feeling is not always an identity. You can feel broken without being broken. You can feel lonely without being unloved. You can feel afraid without being unsafe in every way. You can feel behind without being forgotten by life. The old story may say, I am what happened. Love says, I am what is healing now. The old story may say, I am the person who lost. Love says, I am the person who is rising. The old story may say, I am too late. Love says, I am here now, and here is where I begin. Now we move from release into receiving. Because when you stop repeating the old story, you create space, and space is sacred. At first, it may feel empty. You may not know who you are without the old pain. You may not know what to think if you are not replaying the old fear. You may not know how to move if you are not living from the old identity. That is okay. Empty space is not failure. Empty space is room. Room for peace. Room for love. Room for a new future. Room for the self you are becoming. Let your new story be simple. I am healing. I am learning. I am safe to begin again. Life can surprise me. Love can meet me in kind ways. My future is not trapped in my past. I am willing to receive good. These sentences may feel small, but they are new instructions. They tell the mind what to look for. They tell the body how to soften. They tell the heart that the old story is not the only story. And when the old story comes back, answer with love. Do not shout at it. Do not say, "Why are you here again?" Say, "I know you. You are the old way of protecting me. Thank you. But I am choosing a new thought now." That is how you lead the mind without fighting it. That is how you change the inner voice without creating another battle. I release the old story. I choose the new sentence. I let my future hear kinder words from me. Now, my dear, we turn toward the beautiful future. Not because the past has disappeared in one moment. Not because every wound is gone. Not because every question has been answered. We turn toward the future because life is still moving. We turn toward the future because your heart deserves a new sunrise. We turn toward the future because healing is not only about what you leave behind. It is also about what you become ready to receive. Let the heart lift slightly, as if morning light is entering the chest. Let the breath make a little more room inside you. You do not need to see the whole road. You do not need to know every step. You do not need proof before you begin blessing what is coming. Sometimes the blessing comes first. Sometimes the inner yes comes first. Sometimes the soul begins to open before the outer world has changed. This is the turning point. You are no longer only releasing, you are receiving. You are no longer only saying goodbye to the old pain. You are also saying yes to peace, yes to love, yes to new support, yes to your own worth, yes to a future that does not have to repeat the past. Something new is forming in me. Something new is opening before me. Something new is meeting me with love. Something new is welcome in my life today. The mind may ask, but where is it? Where is the proof? Where is the person? Where is the money? Where is the healing? Where is the open door? And my dear, it is natural for the mind to want proof. The mind likes to see before it trusts, but the soul often knows before the eyes can see. A seed knows how to rise before the flower appears. The morning begins before the whole sky is bright. Your new life may begin as a feeling, a thought, a choice, a boundary, a softer word, a quiet knowing, a deep breath where panic used to be. The future does not always arrive all at once. Sometimes it begins as the first pale light coming through a curtain before the day fully begins. At first, the room is still dim. Nothing looks completely different, but the light is there. The darkness is not as strong as it was. Something has shifted. Yes, receive today. Many people think worrying about the future means they are preparing for it. They think if they imagine every bad thing, they will be safer. They think fear is responsible. But fear is not the same as wisdom. Fear can point to something that needs care, yes. But when fear becomes the whole atmosphere, it does not prepare you. It drains you. It closes your body. It makes your mind repeat old pain. It makes your future feel like a threat instead of a place where good can meet you. Your future does not need your panic. Your future does not need you to stay awake rehearsing every possible problem. Your future does not need you to punish yourself for what has not happened. Your future needs your presence. Your future needs your trust. Your future needs your willingness to take one loving step today. The future does not need you to chase it. It needs you to become available. Available to a kinder thought, available to a new choice, available to peace in your body, available to support when it comes, available to love that feels safe, available to abundance that comes with wisdom, available to a day that is not controlled by yesterday. I welcome my beautiful future today. I am safe to receive new good. Life is opening before me. If this is touching your heart, you may write one simple line: I am ready for my beautiful future. Let it be a promise to yourself, not a performance for anyone else. Let it be a small door opening inside you. Let it be your way of saying, I am no longer fully loyal to the old pain. I am willing to receive what life is bringing next. My dear, you do not have to know how the future will arrive. You only have to stop closing the door before it knocks. Sometimes the heart closes because it does not want to be disappointed again. It says, I will not hope because hope hurt before. But hope did not hurt you. The disappointment hurt. The person hurt. The timing hurt. The loss hurt. Hope itself is not your enemy. Hope is a little light inside the soul. Hope says there may still be good. Hope says this is not the end. Hope says try one more gentle step. Let hope return slowly. Do not force it. Do not demand that it become huge. Let it be small. Let it be quiet. Let it be only this. Maybe my future can be softer than my past. That is enough. Let us give the heart 5 soft yeses. Not loud, not forced, not like a command. More like opening a window, more like letting morning air enter a room that has been closed for too long. Yes to peace, yes to healing, yes to support, yes to love, yes to the future. Feel each yes gently. A yes does not mean you know how everything will happen. A yes does not mean you are never afraid. Yes does not mean you are finished healing. A yes simply means I am willing. It means I am no longer saying no to all good because one thing hurt me. It means I am opening a little. It means life. I am willing to receive in ways that are safe, wise, and loving. Now we will make receiving feel safe. But before we do, your heart needs to understand that a beautiful future is not something you must earn through suffering. You do not need to suffer long enough to deserve peace. You do not need to prove you have been hurt enough to receive love. You do not need to punish yourself until life decides you are worthy. You are worthy now. A beautiful future does not mean a perfect future. It means a future where you belong to yourself. A future where you speak with kindness inside your own mind. A future where your past is no longer the loudest voice in the room. A future where love does not require self-abandonment. A future where peace is allowed to be normal. A future where you can wake up and feel that life is not only something to survive, but something to receive. Maybe your beautiful future begins with a better relationship with your own body. Maybe it begins with rest. Maybe it begins with money choices that come from calm instead of panic. Maybe it begins with a home that feels lighter. Maybe it begins with closing an old door. Maybe it begins with saying no. Maybe it begins with saying yes. Maybe it begins with not checking the past. Maybe it begins with drinking water, taking a walk, writing one page, making one call, asking for help, or forgiving yourself for one old thing. Do not make the future so big that you cannot touch it today. Bring it close. Ask, what is one small future-loving choice I can make now? That is how the future enters the present. Not only as a dream, but as a choice. The world may not change in one day because you say yes to your future, but something inside you changes direction. That matters. The heart turns away from the old room. The mind begins to look for new proof. The body receives a new message. The soul hears, "We are not staying here forever." There is power in the inner yes. It is quiet, but it is real. It says, "I am willing to heal." It says, "I am willing to be loved in a new way." It says, "I am willing to stop expecting every future moment to punish me for the past." It says, "I am willing to let life surprise me." The future may come through a person, but it is not only a person. It may come through an idea, but it is not only an idea. It may come through money, healing, a new home, a new path, a new peace, a new friendship, a new morning, a new relationship with yourself. Do not make your future smaller by deciding it must arrive through only one door. Life has many doors. Life has many ways. Life has many quiet roads you have not yet seen. If the old mind says, "Nothing will change," answer gently, "Something is already changing, I and me." If the old mind says, "I cannot trust the future," answer gently, "I can trust one breath, one step, one loving choice." If the old mind says, "The past will repeat," answer gently, "I am no longer the same person meeting life in the same way." That is important, my dear. The future is not only different because outside things change. The future becomes different because you become different inside. You stop calling pain normal. You stop calling self-abandonment love. You stop calling fear wisdom. You stop calling old patterns destiny. You stop feeding the story that says good things are not for you. You begin to bless your own path. You begin to speak kindly to your future. You begin to say, "I welcome good that feels safe. I welcome love that feels honest. I welcome abundance that feels peaceful. I welcome healing that feels gentle. I welcome opportunities that match who I am becoming." This is how you welcome your beautiful future today. Not by waiting for the whole world to prove itself first, not by demanding perfect certainty, not by forcing yourself to be fearless. You welcome it by becoming open now. I am open to good. I am open to peace. I am open to love. I am open to life, helping me in ways I can see and ways I cannot yet see. Sometimes the beautiful future feels strange because the past was familiar. This is very important. Familiar does not mean right. Familiar does not mean safe. Familiar does not mean loving. Familiar only means practiced. If you practiced fear for a long time, peace may feel strange. If you practiced lack for a long time, receiving may feel strange. If you practiced being ignored, safe love may feel strange. If you practiced self-criticism, kindness may feel strange. So when the future begins to feel different, do not run back to the past just because the past is familiar. A new room can feel strange before it feels like home. A new path can feel uncertain before it feels natural. A new way of speaking to yourself can feel awkward before it feels true. Let it be strange. Strange does not mean wrong. Strange may mean new. A beautiful future may ask you to become comfortable with peace. It may ask you to stop searching for danger in every good thing. It may ask you to stop testing love before receiving it. It may ask you to stop expecting the worst as a way to feel prepared. It may ask you to let happiness come without immediately wondering when it will leave. This is healing too. Not only letting go of pain, but learning to feel safe with good. Let the future come slowly if it needs to. Let good arrive one drop at a time. Let peace become familiar through small moments. Let love become believable through honest actions. Let abundance become safe through wise steps. Let your new life grow like morning light, not like a sudden storm. You do not need to grab the future. You do not need to chase it with fear. You do not need to force every door. You only need to keep becoming the version of you who can receive it with love. And so, my dear, say yes again. Yes to peace. Yes to healing. Yes to support. Yes to love. Yes to the future. Let the yes be soft. Let the yes be honest. Let the yes be enough for this moment. I welcome my beautiful future today. I am safe to receive new good. Life is opening before me. I am safe to receive good, my dear. Let those words come close to your heart slowly. Do not rush them. Do not force them. Do not demand that every part of you believe them right away. Just let them stand near you like a gentle friend. I am safe to receive good. I am safe to receive peace. I am safe to receive love that does not hurt me. I am safe to receive a future that does not repeat the past. For many people, receiving does not feel easy. They may want love, but when love comes close, the body becomes tense. They may want support, but when someone offers help, the old mind says, "Be careful. Do not trust this." It may disappear. They may want peace, but when life becomes quiet, they begin looking for what might go wrong. They may want abundance, but when good begins to come, a part of them feels guilty, afraid, or unsure. This does not mean you are ungrateful. It does not mean you are broken. It means the past may have trained your nervous system to expect pain. If life taught you that good things do not last, then lasting good can feel strange. If love once came with fear, then safe love can feel unfamiliar. If money once came with stress, then peaceful abundance can feel unfamiliar. If rest was once judged, then calm can feel unfamiliar. So today, we are not only asking you to receive, we are helping your body feel safe enough to receive. Let the chest soften. Let the hands rest open. Let your breath move gently through your body. You do not need to grab the future. You do not need to prove you deserve it. You do not need to become perfect before life can bring you good. You only need to open a little. Allow. Enough. Open. Think of your heart like a cup. For a long time, perhaps that cup has held old fear, old grief, old disappointment, old guilt, old memories, and old words that never should have been spoken to you. Maybe the cup became so full of the past that when new good tried to enter, there was not much room. Or maybe the cup learned to expect bitterness, so sweetness felt strange. My dear, we do not shame the cup for what it carried. We bless it. We say, "Dear heart, I know you have held so much. I know you became careful. I know you learned to protect yourself. But now, little by little, you can make room for something kinder." Receiving begins with room. A little room in the mind. A little room in the heart. A little room in the body. A little room in the day. A little room in the way you speak to yourself. This does not mean you empty everything at once. It means you pour out one old fear and let one drop of peace enter. Or release one old story and let one new sentence come in. You stop gripping one old wound and let one small blessing touch your life. I am safe to receive peace. I am safe to receive kindness. I am safe to receive support. I am safe to receive a future that does not repeat the past. Let that be simple. Let the words be soft. Do not turn receiving into another task you must do correctly. Receiving is not a performance. Receiving is not a way to prove you are spiritual enough. Receiving is a return to trust. It is the heart saying, "Maybe life can be kind to me in ways I have not yet allowed." The warmth of a cup in your hands can teach you this. Imagine holding something warm. Feel how the hands do not need to chase the warmth. They only need to hold the cup. They only need to allow the warmth to be there. In the same way, you do not need to chase every blessing with panic. You can let life bring warmth to you. You can let support come near. You can let love be kind. You can let peace stay for more than a moment. The next part is about the new self who can hold the new future. But first, let this truth settle. It is not enough for good to come. Your heart must also feel safe enough to keep it. Safe enough not to push it away. Safe enough not to doubt it every second. Safe enough not to destroy it because the old pain feels more familiar. So today, we practice receiving slowly. One breath, one open hand, one kind word, one small yes. Sometimes when good begins to arrive, the old fear becomes loud. A kind person appears, and the mind says, "What do they want from me?" A new chance appears, and the mind says, What if I fail? A peaceful day comes and the mind says, something bad must be coming. Money improves a little and the mind says, it will not last. The body rests and the mind says, you should be doing more. This is old training. This is not truth. The old mind is trying to protect you by expecting disappointment before disappointment can surprise you. But my dear, you do not have to let fear be the guard at the gate of every blessing. You can thank the fear for trying to protect you and still choose to receive slowly. Old fear says, good things never last. Trust says, this time I can receive slowly, wisely, and with love. Old fear says, do not relax. Something may go wrong. Trust says, I can be present with the good that is here now. Old fear says, you do not deserve this. Trust says, I am learning to let life love me in new ways. Receiving is not weakness. It is trust returning to the body. It is the body learning that not everything soft will disappear. It is the heart learning that love does not have to feel like chasing. It is the mind learning that support does not make you less strong. It is the soul learning that it does not have to earn every blessing through pain. Place one hand over your heart if you can. Let the other hand rest open. For 30 seconds, imagine one drop of good entering your heart. Not a flood, not a huge wave, just one drop. One drop of peace, one drop of love, one drop of kindness, one drop of safety. Let that drop be enough for now. I am safe to receive good. I do not have to earn love through pain. My future can be gentle. Maybe you do not know yet how to receive a whole new life. That is all right. Receive this breath. Receive the support of the chair or bed beneath you. Receive the air. Receive the fact that you have made it to this moment. Receive the possibility that life is not finished blessing you. Do not reject small good because it is not the whole answer. A kind word counts. A moment of calm counts. A little courage counts. A helpful idea counts. A soft feeling in the body counts. A day when you do not fall back into the old story counts. These are not small. They are signs that your heart is learning to hold something new. A beautiful future cannot feel beautiful if the body thinks it is dangerous. That is why we do not rush the nervous system. We teach it gently, again and again. We say, peace is safe. Love is safe when it is honest. Money can be safe when I use it with wisdom. Rest is safe. Joy is safe. Being seen can be safe. Receiving can be safe. Some part of you may have learned that struggle is normal. Maybe you watched people work hard and never rest. Maybe you learned that love had to be earned. Maybe you learned that receiving made you weak. Maybe you learned that you had to be useful to be wanted. Maybe you learned that if you relaxed, something would fall apart. So now, when life says, receive, a part of you may say, I do not know how. My dear, it is okay to learn now. You can learn to receive without guilt. You can learn to rest without shame. You can learn to be loved without performing. You can learn to have needs without apologizing. You can learn to welcome good without waiting for it to be taken away. Stay with this because your future needs a new identity. It needs the version of you who does not think peace is suspicious. It needs the version of you who does not confuse chaos with passion. It needs the version of you who does not call self-abandonment love. It needs the version of you who knows that good does not have to hurt first. Let the cup of your heart become steady. Let it become clean. Let it become open. You are not asking life to pour new wine into a cup still full of old fear. You are gently making room. You may say, I release the belief that love must hurt. Breathe. You may say, I release the belief that money must feel frightening. Breathe. You may say, I release the belief that peace will be taken from me. Breathe. You may say, I release the belief that I must suffer to deserve good. Breathe. Then let the new words enter. Love can be kind, support can be safe, peace can stay, good can come gently. This is how receiving becomes safe again. Not through one big moment, but through many small moments where the body learns that life can bring good without danger. One kind choice, one safe person, one calm breath, one wise decision, one gentle yes, one honest no. One moment where you allow yourself to be supported instead of doing everything alone. My dear, let yourself receive today in a small way. Let someone be kind without questioning it. Let your body rest for a few moments without earning it. Let a compliment enter without pushing it away. Let yourself enjoy a simple good thing without guilt. Let yourself believe that your future can be softer than your past. You do not have to drink the whole cup today. Just take one small sip of good. Now, my dear, we begin to meet the new self, not a perfect self. Not a self who never feels fear, not a self who never remembers, not a self who has every answer. The new self is the part of you that no longer wants to live from the old wound. The new self is the part of you that says, I have carried this pain long enough. I am ready to walk another way. Stand or sit a little taller, not with force, but with dignity. Feel your feet touching the floor. Let your body know that you are here. You are not back in the old scene. You are not trapped in the old choice. You are here, and from here, a new path can begin. The old self may have chased. The new self returns to peace. The old self may have begged. The new self remembers worth. The old self may have stayed silent. The new self speaks gently and clearly. The old self may have believed every fear. The new self pauses and chooses love. This is where the beautiful future becomes practical. It is not only a dream. It is not only a feeling. It is not only a sentence you say while listening. It becomes real in the way you answer a message, the way you treat your body, the way you speak about money, the way you rest, the way you leave an old story alone, the way you choose not to reopen a wound that is trying to heal. Step forward. Now, imagine yourself standing on a bridge. Behind you is the old land. It may be familiar, it may be painful, but familiar. It may hold the old thoughts, the old reactions, the old fear, the old need to prove, the old habit of blaming yourself, the old pattern of going back to what hurts. Ahead of you is a new land. It may look quiet. It may feel unknown. It may even feel strange because you have not lived there before. You do not cross the bridge in one leap. You cross it by returning. One step, then another. One new thought, then another. One soft boundary, then another. One day of not checking the past, then another. One morning of kind words, then another. One moment of choosing peace when the old pain calls. The new me does not abandon myself. The new me does not live inside yesterday. The new me chooses peace when the old pain calls. The new me walks forward with love. My dear, there may be days when you take a step back. Do not make that a tragedy. The old land has been familiar for a long time. Sometimes you may return to an old thought. Sometimes you may reread something. Sometimes you may blame yourself again. Sometimes you may feel the old sadness rise. That does not mean you have failed. It means you noticed. It means another part of you is asking for love. When you notice you have stepped backward, do not sit down in shame. Simply turn again. Say, I remember now. I am choosing the new path. Then take one loving step forward. You do not cross the bridge by hating the part of you that looked back. You cross by loving yourself forward. I am becoming someone new. I choose the path of peace. I no longer belong to the old pain. The new self begins with language. The new self does not speak to the heart like an enemy. The new self does not wake up and say, "What is wrong with me?" The new self says, "What do I need today?" The new self does not say, "I always ruin things." The new self says, "I am learning to choose with more love." The new self does not say, "Nothing changes for me." The new self says, "Something is changing in me now." Words are steps. Every sentence moves you closer to the old land or the new one. When you speak fear all day, you walk backward. When you speak kindness, even softly, you walk forward. When you tell the old story with full belief, you walk backward. When you choose a new sentence, you walk forward. You do not need to speak big words. You only need honest, loving words. I am learning. I am safe to pause. I can choose again. I do not have to return to what hurts. I am allowed to want peace. These small words are not small. They are new stones on the bridge. They give your mind a new place to step. The new self also rests differently. The old self may have thought rest had to be earned through exhaustion. The new self learns that rest is care. The old self may have pushed the body until it broke down. The new self listens sooner. The old self may have used self-criticism as fuel. The new self uses love as strength, and the new self chooses boundaries. Not with cruelty, not with drama, not with the need to explain forever. A boundary can be simple. That does not feel right for me. I need time. I cannot give that today. I am not available for this conversation. I choose peace. Boundaries are not walls against love. Boundaries are doors with wisdom. You are not becoming hard. You are becoming honest. You are not becoming selfish. You are becoming present with yourself. You are not becoming cold. You are becoming clear. You do not need to change your whole life today. Please do not make transformation another heavy thing to carry. The new self is not born from pressure. The new self grows from repeated loving choices. So ask yourself, what is one loving step I can take today? Maybe one loving step is deleting an old message you keep rereading. Maybe it is not checking the page that pulls you back into pain. Maybe it is drinking water and speaking kindly to your body. Maybe it is writing one honest line in a journal. Maybe it is resting instead of proving. Maybe it is saying no. Maybe it is saying yes. Maybe it is cleaning one small space. Maybe it is asking for help. Maybe it is taking a walk. Maybe it is putting your hand on your heart and saying, I am still here. One loving step today. That is enough. The feeling of your feet touching the floor when you decide not to go back can become a holy moment. No one else may see it. No one else may clap. But your soul knows. Your body knows. Life knows. The moment you choose not to return to the old pain, a new future becomes possible. The next section will turn this into a daily release ritual. But before we go there, let the new self become real in your mind. See the new self not as someone far away, but as someone already inside you. The new self is the one listening right now. The new self is the one willing to heal. The new self is the one who has not given up. The new self is the one who wants peace more than the old pattern. You are not waiting to become new. You are practicing newness now. You are not waiting to become worthy. You are worthy while you practice. You are not waiting for the past to disappear. You are choosing not to belong to it anymore. My dear, walk gently. Walk with patience. Walk with love. The bridge does not ask you to run. It only asks you to keep moving in the direction of peace. Healing becomes easier when it has a rhythm, my dear. Not a hard rhythm, not a perfect routine that makes you feel guilty if you miss it. A gentle rhythm, a simple rhythm. A rhythm that tells the mind, body, and heart, we are safe. We are practicing peace. We are not living by the past anymore. Do not make healing complicated. Let it become a rhythm. Let it become as simple as morning, midday, and night. 3 small moments, 3 soft returns, 3 ways to remind yourself that the past is not your home and your beautiful future can be welcomed today. Place one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly if that feels good. Breathe softly. Let the body feel supported from both places. The heart that has loved and hurt. The belly that has held fear and instinct. Let both hear the same message. We are safe enough to begin again. Morning, return. Rest. In the morning, before the day becomes too loud, release yesterday. Before the phone, before the messages, before the world tells you what to care about, give your soul a moment. You do not need a long ceremony. You do not need candles, music, perfect silence, or a perfect mood. You need sincerity. You need one breath. You need one small choice to begin the day from love instead of old pain. In the morning, I release yesterday. In the morning, I return to myself. In the morning, I bless the future before I can see it. You may sit on the edge of the bed. You may stand in the kitchen. You may be in the bathroom, looking at your face with tired eyes. Wherever you are, let that place become holy for one moment. Put a hand on your heart and say, I release what I do not need to carry into this day. Let the words be simple. Let them be real. I release the old argument. I release the heavy thought. I release the shame from yesterday. I release the fear that today must repeat the past. Then breathe. Let the body hear the release. The mind may still remember. That is okay. You are not asking the mind to erase. You are asking the heart not to carry everything into the new day. There is a difference. You can take 3 minutes. 1 minute to breathe, 1 minute to release, 1 minute to welcome the future. First minute, breathe. Feel the body. Let the shoulders fall. Let the jaw soften. Let the morning be gentle. Second minute, release. Name one thing you are not carrying today, not 10 things. One thing, today I release guilt. Today I release fear. Today I release the need to be perfect. Today I release the old story. Third minute, welcome. Say, I welcome peace today. I welcome support today. I welcome a new thought today. I welcome my beautiful future today. My future grows from the love I choose now. My mind receives peace this morning. I begin again with a gentle heart. Midday is important because life can become loud. The morning may begin softly, but then something happens. A message comes, a memory comes, a task feels heavy. Someone speaks in a way that touches an old wound. Money, worries return. The body feels tired. The mind says, "See, nothing has changed." This is when you practice returning. In the afternoon, I return to peace. In the middle of the day, I remember myself. When old pain calls, I choose one breath before I answer. You do not have to leave your whole life to return to peace. You can return in the middle of it. You can return while standing in line. You can return before sending a message. You can return while washing your hands. You can return while sitting in the car. You can return with your eyes open, your body present, your life still happening. The return can be very simple. Feel your feet. Breathe once. Relax your jaw. Say, "I am here now." That is all. If the old story is loud, say, "This is the old story. I do not have to follow it." If the past pulls at you, say, "I can remember and still choose peace." If fear speaks, say, "Thank you for trying to protect me. I am choosing love now." Do not make healing complicated. Let it become a rhythm. The power is not in doing something huge once. The power is in returning many times with kindness. Every return teaches the body we are not trapped. Every return teaches the mind there is another way. Every return teaches the Ert. I will not abandon you. Pause. Breathe. Return. My dear, the new life is built in these small moments. Not only in the big decisions, not only in the dramatic endings, not only in the deep cries. It is built when you choose not to feed the old thought. It is built when you soften before reacting. It is built when you give yourself one kind sentence in the middle of a hard day. I release the past in small, loving ways. I plant peace in my mind today. I return to myself with love. At night, the heart needs gentleness. The pillow beneath your head when the day is finally quiet can become a place of release. Do not bring the whole day into sleep like a heavy bag. Do not review every mistake with a harsh voice. Do not frighten yourself about tomorrow. Do not let the last words you give your subconscious be words of fear. At night, I bless myself and rest. At night, I forgive the day. At night, I give my mind peace before sleep. Maybe the day was good. Bless it. Maybe the day was hard. Bless it too. Maybe you made progress. Bless it. Maybe you fell back into an old pattern. Bless yourself anyway. The night is not the time to punish the heart. The night is the time to gather yourself gently and say, I am still learning. I am safe to rest. You can place one hand on the heart and one hand on the belly again. Feel the body. Thank it. It carried you through another day. It held your feelings. It helped you move through the world. It breathed even when you forgot to notice. Say, "Dear body, thank you. Dear heart, thank you. Dear mind, you may rest now." Then release one thing from the day. Just one. I release the moment I spoke too quickly. I release the worry I cannot solve tonight. I release the old memory that visited me. I release the need to be perfect. Then welcome one thing for tomorrow. I welcome a softer morning. I welcome a clearer mind. I welcome support. I welcome a new beginning. This is simple, but it is powerful. You are teaching the subconscious that every day does not have to end in fear. You are teaching the body that rest is safe. You are teaching the heart that it does not need to carry every feeling into the night. Before we close, let the future feel close enough to touch. It is not far away. It begins in the way you speak tonight. It begins in the breath you allow. It begins in the choice not to punish yourself. It begins in the small blessing you place over your own life. My past is released for tonight. My heart is safe to rest. Tomorrow can meet me with new grace. Now, my dear, let us gather everything softly. You have been carrying old pain, old stories, old guilt, old fear, and old memories for so long. And today, you have begun to loosen your grip. Maybe not all at once, maybe not completely, but something in you has heard the call to freedom. Something in you has remembered that the past is not your home. Something in you has begun to believe that your beautiful future can still open. Take one final soft breath. Let the body feel the meaning of release. Not as a thought only. Let it become a little space in the chest. Let it become softer hands. Let it become a kinder face. Let it become a quiet yes inside the soul. I release the pain I no longer need to carry. I release the guilt that never helped me heal. I release the story that says the past is stronger than love. I release the fear that my future must look like yesterday. Free, new, home, begin. The past may always be part of your story, but it does not need to be the whole story. It may have shaped you, but it does not have to shrink you. It may have taught you, but it does not have to trap you. It may have hurt you, but it does not have to become the voice you live by. You are allowed to bless the old chapter and close it with love. You are allowed to say, I learned, I cried, I survived, I grew, and now I am ready to live. You are allowed to walk away from the inner room where pain keeps repeating the same sentence. You are allowed to stop standing outside the door of your own life, waiting for the past to give you permission. My dear, permission is here now. You may begin again. You may love again. You may trust slowly again. You may rest again. You may receive again. You may become new. Imagine yourself standing at the edge of a river. On one side is the old shore. It holds the old pain, old names, old regrets, old blame, old fear, old ways of seeing yourself. You have stood there for a long time. You know that shore well. You know its stones. You know its shadows. You know the way it feels under your feet. It may not be peaceful, but it is familiar. And across the river is something new. Not perfect, not without lessons, but softer, brighter, more honest, more open. A place where you are not always waiting for pain. A place where you speak to yourself with love. A place where you trust your body. A place where boundaries are normal. A place where receiving is safe. A place where your beautiful future is not a faraway dream, but a path you walk with each loving choice. For a while, you may feel between the two. You may not fully belong to the old shore anymore, but the new shore may still feel unfamiliar. That is okay. This in-between place is sacred. It means you are moving. It means the old identity is loosening. It means the new self is waking up. Do not rush the river. Trust it. Let life carry you one breath at a time. Let the old things fall from your hands. Let the new light touch your face. Let your heart say, I do not know everything, but I am willing to be led by love. I let go of my past with love. I welcome my beautiful future today. Life is gentle with me now. I am safe to begin again. If this reached your heart right, I am ready for my beautiful future. Let that be your promise to yourself, not to prove anything to anyone, not to perform healing. Let it be a small prayer. Let it be a line in the sand. Let it be the moment you say, I am no longer giving all my life force to what already happened. I am ready to welcome what love brings next. Your beautiful future begins inside you before it appears around you. It begins when you stop calling yourself broken. It begins when you stop using the past as proof that good cannot come. It begins when you choose one new thought in the middle of an old fear. It begins when you rest instead of punishing your body. It begins when you say no to what drains you and yes to what brings peace. It begins when you forgive yourself for not knowing what you know now. The future begins when you let yourself receive a small good thing without pushing it away. It begins when you stop checking the old door and turn toward the open sky. It begins when you bless your own heart instead of waiting for someone else to do it first. It begins when you stop making pain the center of your identity and start making love the center of your healing. Maybe today your future begins as one sentence. I am safe to begin again. Maybe today your future begins as one breath. Maybe today your future begins as one deleted message, one honest prayer, one glass of water, one moment in the mirror, one boundary, one act of kindness toward your own tired body. Do not despise the small beginning. The river begins with drops. The dawn begins with a thin line of light. Healing begins with one moment where you do not abandon yourself. A beautiful future begins with one quiet choice to stop living as if the past is stronger than love. My dear, love is stronger. Love is stronger than shame. Love is stronger than regret. Love is stronger than old fear. Love is stronger than the story that says you cannot change. Love is not always loud. Sometimes love is a whisper that says, try again. Sometimes love is a breath. Sometimes love is closing the door. Sometimes love is opening your hand. Sometimes love is forgiving yourself. Sometimes love is receiving peace for 30 seconds and letting that be enough. So bless the past, not because all of it was good, but because you are no longer willing to carry it with hatred. Bless the old self, not because every choice was wise, but because that version of you helped you survive. Bless the lessons, not because they were easy, but because they gave you new eyes. Bless the tears, because they proved your heart was still alive. Bless the endings, because some endings make room for a life that can finally love you better. And bless the future. Bless it before you see it. Bless it before every door opens. Bless it while it is still forming. Bless it with simple words. I am ready for peace. I am ready for love. I am ready for support. I am ready for a life that feels kinder to my soul. You do not need to know how everything will unfold. You do not need to hold the map. You only need to hold the next loving step. Life can meet you there. Grace can meet you there. Your own heart can meet you there. Let the old pain loosen. Let the old story soften. Let the old guilt dissolve. Let the old fear become smaller. Let the new life come closer. You are not too late. You are not too damaged. You are not too hard to love. You are not behind. You are not trapped in the old chapter. You are here, breathing, listening, opening, learning, becoming. And that means there is still more good for you. There is more peace for you. There is more love for you. There is more healing for you. There is more life for you. Let go of your past with love, my dear. Welcome your beautiful future today. Not someday when you are perfect. Not someday when every memory is gone. Not someday when you never feel afraid. Today. With this breath, with this heart, with this small willingness, with this gentle yes, I release what is finished. I receive what is loving. I walk forward in peace. Love is leading me home.